We will get through this together. Each of us has to continue to do our role, no matter what that means as far as us being a representative of our families or our communities or this great organization of ours. We must continue to wear our masks. We must continue to practice social distancing. We also should be the ones leading in a lot of these ways. Remind people that not by telling them what to do, but by showing them, by being the leaders and the examples.
This will go away eventually if we all do our part. It will. It's not. This is just temporary. But we have to endure this now, and we have to keep each other's spirits up. Do a lot of praying. Burn your sage and your sweetgrass. Talk to Creator when you're really sad. And if you need mental health counseling, seek it. Don't be afraid of it. If you need medical assistance, we're here. We're not going to abandon you.
I would just say hang in there for everyone. It's going to get better. Help is on the way. Vaccines here. And we've made it through, this far, 8 months, and we're going to get through it together. And stay positive.
Yes, hi, my name is Karen Quintana. I'm Sac and Fox and Pueblo. I work in the Health Project and I am a case manager. I think it's the support of the director of the Health Project and also the assistant director, helping us move immediately to working remote, giving us everything that we needed to, help and be there for the clients when they did need something. And, we had a lot of meetings, we had a lot of planning, so it did make it easier to reach out and follow up and do what we needed to do. We've been able to address their concerns by trying to keep everything close to normal. The needs that, people needed food, they were worried about losing their jobs, they just didn't know where they were supposed to go or where to reach out. Sometimes where they called, the places were closed. They no longer operated the same way because of the COVID shutdown. So we helped them navigate clinic appointments. We helped them, everything that they needed, we tried to address and get to immediately so that they didn't feel lost. Every question they had, we discussed it and did follow up and made sure that their concerns were important, that they weren't feeling lost or alone, because a lot of some people lived alone. They didn't have anybody to talk to, or they were watching the news and seeing the updates. And some people even didn't watch the news and they were really like, is this really happening? Do I really have to stay at home? How is this going to affect me? How am I going to get groceries? How am I going to pick up my medication? So we just sort of help them figure all that out and continue to do it on a daily basis.
What has helped me through this uncertain time is keeping busy, still being able to come to work every day during the stay-at-home order, as well as, from the beginning of when the pandemic hit, managing to still help the community. It's been tough for a lot of individuals, being isolated and, being that familiar face when they come to the community center, when we were able to, kind of interact with individuals or, answering the phones, even like picking up the phone, and some individuals were just, like, oh, you guys are still there. And it was really nice to, have people, feel that sense of like comfortness, to know that we were here. And that's what kept me, going through this whole pandemic.
Yeah, through the pandemic and through this time that we're in, what's helped me out a lot is basically just being mindful, practicing mindfulness, and learning about the Red Road. It's been a great journey for me. It's taught me a lot. It's taught me how to go ahead and cope with skills and learn that some things are out of my grasp of life. The only thing I can take care of is myself, and let alone know that I got to live life not on my terms, but on life's terms.
For sure, we can't wait until this is over, so that way we can have everybody come and celebrate with us, being in this new building and checking out our services that we can finally have in person again and be connected.
I'm really excited about the new location. It's something that I know we've talked about for many years. even before we were sort of forced out of this current location, we've talked about, seeing other programs throughout the country, having their own center where they can serve their people. It's always been something that we've always had in the back of our minds. So now having this opportunity to do that, I'm really excited about it. I really am. I'm excited for the community to have, a new home that'll just encompass our programs where we can sort of better serve our community.